I always get a few comments when I post my carry-on packing list for Europe or anywhere overseas, and a few of you have asked me if I would actually show you how I do it. So here goes. For a start, I'm going to Paris on Friday. For a start, this is what I'm wearing. This is what I'm wearing on board the plane. So I've got on Gore-Tex shoes that are nice enough really to go out to dinner. I mean, you mightn't like to, but I'm prepared to. So they are good for wet weather. You know, you can wear them every day, even if you've been in the rain. I've got very stretchy pants on. These are Raffaello Rossi in Candy, I think the model they're called, and they're great. I wear them all the time. I've got them in lots of colours. They've got 2 zippers, which is great for storing things. Then I've got black pants, black t-shirt, or black linen t-shirt, and a jacket, a sort of a suede jacket that does day or night. So, and then some pearls. I didn't have to wear the pearls, and I could leave them off. Taking off my rings, so I've got no jewellery on, and that's it for getting onto the aeroplane. So that's part of what I'll be wearing during the trip. Okay, now let's pack the bag. First of all, I've got a very light carry-on bag. As you can see, it has wonderful ability to turn, you know, 360. It's very light and easy to manoeuvre. Okay, so let's open it up and start packing. It's got 2 sides on it. The Samsonite ones that I've used before have other compartments, but this is fine. You'll see that I use Glad bags for all my packing. I don't use those modules that other people use. What I love about these is you can see everything you've got in them, and also if you want to unpack your bag, it's a matter of throwing everything out and throwing it back in. You can do it in 10 seconds if you want to find something, whereas if you've got those modules, I'm always, well, I've never used them, but I would be wondering what was in each. So number one pair of pants, exactly the same as these, only in a sand colour. So they go in. I'll just get these in any old order. This is my 3 pairs of undies, a bra, a couple of pairs of socks, and a nightie. So there's sort of the inners. There's my t-shirts. This is a linen t-shirt. These are silk because they're lighter, and I find them really easy to wash and quick to dry. I use shampoo if I get an oil splatter on them. So shampoo to get the oil bit out, and then wash in the shower, and they're easy peasy. So I've got 4 silk t-shirts in there, but I could take 1 out or 2 out even if I wanted to. I've got 1 black, 1 sand, and 1 grey, plus this black one. It was 1 to 8 in Paris yesterday, and so I need to be ready for a bit of cold. So 1 black cashmere jumper. I've got other nicer coloured jumpers, but I thought if I take a black one, I don't have to worry about washing it. In it goes. For a raincoat, I normally take a Coles disposable one, you know, those $5 ones. But this is a very nice Fabiana Philippi raincoat with a nice little sparkly trim on it, which will double do as a jacket in the daytime if I want to. I could leave that behind though. I could easily just use disposable ponchos instead, but I'll put it in and we'll see how we're going. 2 scarves. I've got 1 silk scarf, an Armani silk scarf, and 1 cashmere scarf. But really, you know, the silk one's enough. I'm only putting that in just for fun, the cashmere one. And then I don't usually take a pair of flat shoes as well for dinners or evenings or whatever. but these are very light, and so I thought I'll give them a go, and I can always leave them out too. When I went to Vietnam in January, I certainly didn't take a second pair of shoes, I just had what I wore. But let's put them in the back compartment. And then I've got a Uniqlo nylon cap, just for walking in sun. I've got a Corjo umbrella, which is horrifically heavy, and those cheap $5 ones are probably better because they're lighter. But anyway, at least I know that won't blow inside out. Then I've got my electricals, which weigh a bomb. Now these electricals that are not attached to my computer, so there's a power bank for my phone, there's a couple of European plugs, there's a double adapter, Australian double adapter, my watch charger and my phone charger, and the plug. So that's just the same sort of chargers that you'd need. So they're heavy. They go in. Then I've got my shampoo and conditioner, and I've decanted it from a Kerastays, the ones I use. And I use Kerastays because you need about that much of each. You use tiny amounts, so that will last me a month easily. And I wash my hair every day, and toothbrush and toothpaste in there. And last one to go in, no, not quite. Poncho, some zinc tablets if I get a cold, a stretchy washing line, batteries, band-aids, dental floss, all that sort of stuff in that one. Emery board, etc. And then my makeup. Probably my makeup I'd probably put in my handbag so that I've got it to put on in the plane before I get off. But anyway, I'll put it in the suitcase now just so that we're weighing it as well. And then one more thing is an IKEA backpack. I don't wear backpacks, but this is quite good if I want to take the computer with me somewhere, and yes, or a water bottle, whatever. I mightn't even use it, but it weighs nothing. And then, so that's it. That's it for the suitcase. Now, you probably would take an iPad, not a computer like me. I want to take a computer because I write on it. So, for the purposes of this, we'll weigh that suitcase now, and then we'll weigh the computer in the handbag. Let's do that. So, firstly, let's zip this up. But you can see how little that is that you need, and I can easily live for a month with those. You might get sick of the clothes you're wearing, but that's the price you pay. So there we are. That's my bag for a month. So, and let's weigh it just to show you. Here's my weighing machine. Turn it on, get it to 0. Okay, hook it under the handle. That's 6.35 kilos, not 7. I think in my list I said 7 kilos, so that's 6.35. I could go to Europe with that and nothing else if I had to. But I want a handbag. I haven't quite decided on the handbag yet, but let's say we're going to take this one. I'll take this Portuguese one because it's a bit bright and a bit happy, but you know, I may take another. This doesn't have a zip top, which is a bit of a negative on it when you're having your passport in it. But anyway, just for the purposes of today, let's do that. And in that I've got a notebook, my passport, I've got the cord for my computer. As I say, you probably won't do that. You'll probably just take an iPad to read from. So that will make a difference to your weight, will be less again. Here's my computer in a neoprene packet. I'll pop that in my handbag. And those things I had, leave that. Let's see how much that weighs. 3.5 kilos, that one. So if you put the bag at 6.5, this at 3.5, I've come to 10 kilos. And of the airlines that I'm going with this time, I'm going Emirates to Paris, Vueling to Florence, Aegean Airlines to Athens, and then Transavia back to Paris. And 10 kilos is okay for all of them in 2 bags. You know, one in the overhead locker and then one under the seat in front of you. So this can go under the seat in front. As I say, you won't have all that weight in it anyway. And then to put those two together, I've got a little Velcro strap. Just put that together like so. Oh, it's inside out. And there you have it. You've packed 10 kilos for a month, and you can see how nice and manoeuvrable that is. Perfect. Those Glad bags I just love because you can unpack it and pack in a second. It's spring and summer where I'm going, so Greece is the sort of the last place I'm at, and it will be warmer. And so, you know, my t-shirts are all short sleeves, and so sort of they'll be suitable for Greece. And I think that's it. That was all I wanted to say to you. So happy packing and pack light. Bye.